From the first practice in the blazing sun
to the season's end in the freezing cold.
It's a game of power and passion.
A game of speed and agility.
It's a game played in our area like nowhere else.
And now the best of the best.
The strong and the skilled. The dedicated and determined.
It's the Super 16 Dream Team Showcase.
From the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport.
And it all begins right now. Only on WNEP TV.
The following is a WNEP exclusive sports presentation. Tonight, we're shining the spotlight on athletes who have pushed themselves to the limit, demonstrating talent, leadership, and sportsmanship. Players who have lit up the scoreboard and left a lasting impact on their teams and communities. Now we kick off the Super 16 Dream Team Showcase, sponsored by the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport, your gateway to everywhere.
All right, Runnin' Ryan, they call him up in Factoryville. Isaac Ryan, the Lackawanna Trail senior running back and athlete, the single A player of the year in the state of Pennsylvania. Isaac, wow, what an incredible year for you had.
Yeah, it means a lot, hearing all the names that have come through here, it's really exciting to be on their level and, knowing what they've done.
You set many new school records, many new LIA rushing records.
The team and I, we put in so much work, the coaching staff, every week, what they did was so amazing, and I really want to give a big thanks to them.
You had so many highlight moments, and I think that game down at Riverside really kind of put things together for you.
We were so amped up all week in practice. It was really, really special. So the line absolutely dominated that game. They opened up holes, we ran through them, and defense played shutout.
2,780 yards rushing this season. You had 46 touchdowns, 4 INTs on defense. A slight version of the wing tee.
Yeah, we had a bunch of big boys, big experienced guys. So they did their job. They knew what they were doing. They were coached really well, and they always executed.
All right, running back Isaac Ryan from Lackawanna Trail, part of the Super 16 Dream Team. Congratulations, Isaac.
Thank you.
Southern Columbia having a stellar year, including running back senior Braden Andrews. Congratulations on this Dream Team honor.
Thank you so much.
What does it mean to you?
Last year was kind of one of those down years, where we kind of missed out on a lot of things, like this and just like the state championship and everything. So, winning the state championship and kind of like seeing all, the little things come after it, it's super cool. So it means a lot. But I've been super happy to be able to walk out the way we did as seniors and play for such a storied program. It was great, and I'm super grateful, and I'm gonna miss it 100%.
You're part of that three-headed monster running back core. 1,400 yards. You're averaging 9 yards per carry. How are you guys able to consistently work?
We held ourselves, the three of us, to a high standard all year. We play for Southern. We're known for having backs that, just kind of do the job, and we held ourselves to that standard all year. So every practice, every game, we made sure that we got a step better. I take away a lot of improvement, especially mentally, not even just like athletically, because athletically I kind of knew I always could be a very good running back, but the mental part of the game came through.
Congratulations to you and best of
Thank
luck
you so
in the
much.
future.
Appreciate it.
Braden Andrews, running back from Southern Columbia.
The next running back joining us now, one of the few juniors on our Dream Team this season, Schuylkill Haven junior running back Colton Reber. Colton, one of the few juniors on our Dream Team, and for good reason. 2,875 rushing yards and 38 touchdowns for you this season. Talk about being one of those Schuylkill Haven running backs. What does it mean to you to rush the ball for this team?
It means a lot for me to rush the ball for this team, and just to have the lineman up front blocking for me and everything, it means a lot to play for this team.
Yes, I'm sure it's a very prideful thing to to run the ball for Schuylkill Haven. You're coming back for your senior season next year. Talk about what you're excited about.
Oh, I'm excited. It's going to be a great season. We have a lot of people returning. We have a lot of seniors this year. I think we'll have another really good season. We're in the weight room 3 days a week. Everybody's doing off-season workouts, lifting, everything. We're just getting bigger, faster, and stronger for next season.
And then just, be one of the few juniors on our Dream Team this season. What does it mean to you to have all your hard work recognized?
It means a lot to me. This is a really exciting moment for me to be up here and be doing this. It's just amazing.
Well, we thank you so much for your time, Colton. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Schuylkill Haven junior running back Colton Reber.
All right, well, the Vikings of Williams Valley, they probably wouldn't have gone 12-2 on the season and winning that District 11 2A championship without the services of this guy, sophomore running back Fletcher Thompson.
Yeah, thank you. It's an honor to be here and receive this reward.
Talk about winning that district championship.
And they were #1 in the state, and we really were excited to play them again and really prove to ourselves after everything that has happened that we are still a good team, that we can play with anybody.
1,839 yards rushing, 22 touchdowns. You had 500 yards receiving, another 6 scores, and 98 tackles on defense. You were all over the place.
It all started in the summer with working on my speed and strength and really pushing myself to the limits and talking with coaches and getting to know like what I needed to do to become better.
What does it mean to play for Williams Valley, a program that's had great success here over the last decade, and now you're just kind of beginning your career down there?
It's great. I mean, the culture and everything. There has been so many past legends, a lot of good players, Alex Hockenbach, Dylan Raybuck. They're helping me too as well throughout the summer and stuff, and it's just amazing to play between the Pines and to have the fans cheer.
Well, we've had a few sophomores on the Super 16 Dream Team over the years. You can now put Fletcher Thompson from Williams Valley on that list.
Shamokin's a team we talked about a lot this season, and that includes senior running back Zakem Clinton. Congratulations, first-time Dream Teamer. How does this feel?
It feels great. Can't lie.
Great season. You've had back-to-back 1,000-yard rushing seasons, 1,500 rushing yards, 21 touchdowns. One of those Jersey Shore games was our Week 12 Sports Spotlight Play of the Week. Talk me through that run, breaking tackles, and that win over Jersey Shore.
I didn't want to take like a tackle in the backfield. I didn't want to like do anything to jeopardize our motivation because we went into the game wanting to win, wanting to absolutely dominate and make up for our lack of performance games before that. So that's what we did. We went out there to dominate.
What's it been like every Friday night stepping out onto that field under the lights?
It's been awesome, like Liam hyping us up before every game, like in our little huddle before we run out on the field, and just being out there, seeing all those fans cheer, hearing all of it, like just being there to like being in that moment. It was amazing. It's been a ride. It's been a long ride. Fun, definitely.
Well, congratulations and best of luck to you in the future.
Thank you.
Senior running back Zakem Clinton from Shamokin.
Well, all he needs is a crease, and no one is catching him. North Schuylkill senior running back Luke Miller. Luke, you have been a big part of the Spartans' offense over the last 4 years. What is maybe one of your favorite memories that you can share with us?
Yeah, it was really a fun 4 years. Like, having playing with the guys since Pee Wee football was really fun. And so, like, probably this year when we beat Mount Carmel was really a fun memory. Celebrating locker rooms, ending on a good note. It's always fun being those guys. So I was super excited being them. And I think a lot of people, like a lot of my other teammates, would probably say the same thing as well.
Yeah, you were a standout track athlete for the Spartans as well. How did running track also help you with football?
Yeah, I mean, once I see that crease, I like to think I run the 100-meter dash. So, once I get going, I like to keep moving. I definitely think the training for both goes hand in hand. So, like, whenever I'm training for football, I'm really just getting faster for track. So that was a nice thing for both. You definitely get hit more in football. I'm definitely gonna miss it. I don't think I took it for granted because I try not to this year. But I'm definitely gonna miss it.
To end your career with a Dream Team selection, what does that mean to you?
That's what my coach told me. God, I was super excited. My parents were always watching WNEP, so I thought it was pretty cool. So I'm pretty happy.
North Schuylkill senior running back Luke Miller.
Ty Wilkerson, Berwick running back. Next up here on the Super 16 Dream Team. Ty, what a season for you down there with the Dogs. 2,845 yards rushing, and Ty had 40 touchdowns for Berwick. 11 wins on the season, 1 loss. What does it mean for you to be on the Super 16 Dream Team?
I mean, I feel like it means a lot. It shows like all the work we put in, or all the work I put in, is like showing off. It's showing like its true colors.
As you were going through the season, were you aware of the numbers you were amassing and the records that you were setting down there at Berwick?
I didn't really know I was like setting all these records or like have like close to like all these records. It was just like, yo, just run the ball, do it for the team, do it for the coach, and just do that. Do it for myself, kind of.
Single game rushing record, 390 yards. You also have the Berwick single season record for yards and touchdowns. Do you feel like your career is just kind of starting and there's so much more potential for your body to fill out, for you to get bigger, stronger, and faster at the next level?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like everyone said, like I hit my peak. Nah, I still got room to grow. You know, still a lot more room. A couple more years to get to my full potential. I'm not there yet, you know.
Ty Wilkerson, part of the Super 16 Dream Team at running back and athlete. Ty, congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll take a look at our linemen next when we come back to the Dream Team.
This special presentation of the Super 16 Dream Team Showcase is sponsored by the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport, your gateway to everywhere. Berks Technical Institute, NEPA Vascular, Independent Graphics, All Gutter Systems, and NEPA Trim Light.
Fly nonstop to Orlando from the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport, AVP, on Breeze Airways. Seriously nice. AVP now offers low-cost nonstop round-trip flights to and from Orlando multiple times a week. With affordable flights, you can comfortably take the entire family or go south for a quick getaway. Breeze Airways is the newest, nicest way to fly nonstop to Orlando. Make your reservations at flybreeze.com. AVP, your gateway to everywhere.
Welcome back to the Super 16 Dream Team Showcase.
Right here at the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport.
All right, offensive defensive lineman now from North Pocono, Cole Zimmerman, a 3-year starter for the Trojans, and head coach Greg Dolan providing a lot of blocks up front, making a lot of plays on defense. That unit was solidified this season.
That offensive line group, it was the best I've been with for the past 3 years.
Talk about all the hard work that goes into being on both sides of the football, having to play the entire game, and the work ethic that you put in.
A week after the season ends, we're right back in that weight room, and probably this summer was probably the hardest I've ever worked in my life, so we could get to that point that we wanted to get to. This season meant a lot for me. It's going to be my last time ever playing football with my brother, so I took it all in. And I'm going to cherish this for the rest of my life.
What was it like blocking for all those guys, especially for Cole West, obviously your brother who you just mentioned, and Evan and the rest of the guys? You had a lot of great running backs, Brisky in there. And
they're great athletes, they're great football players, they're great people. So it was just, blocking for your brother, all of them. So.
All right, Cole Zimmerman, the senior from North Pocono, on the offensive and defensive lines. Cole, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, we've seen him here once before. Palmerton senior offensive lineman Logan Anthony. Logan, this is your second Dream Team selection. Congratulations. I know your season was cut a little bit short, though. You suffered an elbow injury. Tell us what that recovery process was like for you.
I definitely learned a few things about myself, what my drive and motivation was.
What are you going to miss? There's about suiting up for the Blue Bombers on Friday nights and hitting those Friday night lights.
Definitely like the small town football atmosphere and playing with my best friends since I was little. Definitely those guys.
Yes, it definitely makes sense. You're here for the second season in a row now. What does this accomplishment mean to you?
It definitely means a lot to me. I'm super thankful for just everybody around me and all the hard work I put in. It just feels like it's paying off.
What did it mean to you to play at Palmerton and be a Blue Bomber for the last 4 years?
It means a lot to me. There's definitely a family aspect there. I got to play with my brother for the past 2 years. The upperclassmen when I was younger, they took me under their wing. Coach Walkowiak does a great job building the culture, enforcing it, and the team follows it. I'm super thankful.
Thank you for being here today. A Dream Teamer for the second straight season, Palmerton senior offensive lineman Logan Anthony.
Well, if you don't know who this guy is, you should. This is Tavian Branch, senior defensive lineman from Riverside. Congratulations, a two-time Dream Teamer. What does this honor mean to you?
It means a lot, just being blessed, another one, so I'm just in a blessed opportunity.
40 tackles, 20 solo tackles, 6 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 1 recovery. What is it that you see this year that you were able to improve upon from last season to get these numbers?
Honestly, just becoming a better leader.
What does it mean to you to leave your mark on the Riverside Vikings football program?
It means a lot. I think everybody in the Riverside organization to get me to where I am, supporting me through every challenge and everything. I'm just in a blessed opportunity.
I guess what is some of the advice that you would offer someone else that's looking to go to a D1 school and that decision? You have your personal choices. Well, I guess how would you give that advice to somebody else?
I mean, first it's like you got to do your research. Like what position you want to play in the next level. Do you have the size to play in the next level? And then really it's going to be how can you really be developing that type of player? And just honestly, if you believe in yourself and you believe in the Lord, I feel like anything is possible. So I just say for people watching, just to believe in yourself.
Well, best of luck to you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Tavian Ranch from Riverside.
All right, well, one guy in the Lackawanna League that every coach is probably glad to see go is Weston Loomis. I know the Lakeland coaches aren't very happy that he's graduating. Great season, Weston. You only give up 1 sack all season. That is just incredible. Talk about being part of the Super 16 Dream Team.
Getting recognized with all the other great athletes in the area. My teammate David Naniewicz, that just means a lot.
For Lakeland and Coach Powerchek, it starts up front. Talk about the unit up front and you being part of that.
Unit up front's great. We're one big, nice, cohesive unit. We had guys come in from tight end this year that really meshed with us well. Dylan Loomis wasn't too happy about it at first, but he found a nice home as a lineman. He's got the right attitude for it. And my brother's the center next to me there. It's just nice to have that cohesion, that cooperation that you need to be in a line.
Most defensive linemen don't get a chance to get an interception.
For a while, I was the leading interceptions on the team. Our D-line coach was having fun, poking fun at our DBs and everything. It was just great. First one I've ever had. So,
what's it mean to be on the offensive and defensive line in the trenches and all the work that goes into it?
Hard work. That's what our D-line coaches instill in us. Our O-line coach too. It's just all about hard work, and before every game he gets in there, he says everything starts with us, and that's just what the attitude you have to have, that we have to play good to try and win. Coming back from that 24 season, even that 23 season where we went 1-9, being a part of those two teams, and then finally being able to get back to what we had my freshman year with that winning team and that district title.
Weston Loomis, part of the Super 16 Dream Team on that defensive and offensive line.
Adding to our Southern Columbia players, senior defensive lineman John Quinton. Congratulations. It's your first time on the Dream Team.
Yep.
Great season all around. What will you take away most from this one?
Definitely how we grew as a team together, our camaraderie and our just brotherhood that we built throughout the year is definitely something that I won't forget.
80 tackles on the season, 6 sacks, one big one in the state championship game. How good did that entire game start to finish feel?
It felt awesome. That was one of my least nervous games. I just felt, and definitely just the atmosphere in the air in the locker room, we felt confident, and just being able to go out there and help my team win and bring home another state championship, it means everything.
I guess of all the things that happened this season, besides the state championship, was there a moment in a game that you will take away, remember, like, man, that felt great, and I'm so glad that I was able to do this?
Senior night, I got an interception and I took it back. It is definitely a lifetime memory that I'll never forget, and tell my kids and brag about it when I'm older, my grandkids, and just being able to experience that is awesome.
What's it like to be part of the Southern Columbia tradition and winning tradition for this 15th state title?
It's awesome. It definitely helps you in every aspect of life. You come into things with different mindsets. Like whether it be school, you come in with the attitude you got to be the best you can do in everything, and it's definitely just a great program to set you up for a good career.
Best of luck to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
John Quinton, senior defensive lineman from Southern Columbia.
Schuylkill County Big School Lineman of the Year, North Schuylkill Senior Offensive Lineman Aiden Zilker joining us. And now, Aiden, congratulations on your Dream Team selection, and just one honor on the list for you this season. Tell me, what was one of your favorite memories playing for the Spartans?
I would say overall, just hanging out with the guys, whether that's in the locker room after a game or early summer morning or having a team dinner with them. I would say just building that connection over the 4 years, that was my favorite part.
Playing the offensive line, what is one thing that you have to do for your position to be successful when you're on the football field?
I would say the most is probably trust. It's 5 guys doing one job, and if you're not doing the job, it's going to hurt the other 4 guys. You're only as strong as your weakest link, and I believe it's just the little details that add up on the offensive line.
I also want to ask you about your teammate Luke Miller, also a Dream Team selection for us this season. What was it like, playing with him the last 4 years and blocking for him?
I always said there was nobody I'd rather block for than him. He's one of my best friends, and the teammate he's been to me is great. He's super funny, and he always just tells the offensive line, just don't hold the guys. So, he thinks our job's a little bit easier than it is, but I have all respect for him.
What is it about, playing football at North Schuylkill that you're going to miss?
Again, the people, the coaches, the community that's built on Friday night. All of it I'm going to miss for sure.
Well, good luck when you go off to Temple. We'll all be rooting for you back here at home. North Schuylkill senior offensive lineman Aiden Zilker.
We're just getting started on the Super 16 Dream Team. Stay tuned for lots more players to come.
Fly nonstop from Wilkes-Barre Scranton International Airport, AVP, to Fort Myers and the west coast of Florida on Breeze Airways. Breeze, seriously nice. No layovers, no changing planes. Just a straight, comfortable, non-stop flight to Fort Myers and Florida's west coast. Flights leave twice a week. Make your reservations now at flybreeze.com. AVP, your gateway to everywhere.
Welcome back to the Super 16 Dream Team. Here's a look at some more players, and thank you to our sponsor.
All right, and now let's talk with Pittston linebacker and running back Brody Spindler here on the Super 16 Dream Team. Pittston had a great season this year. In week 2, they lost to North Pocono, and then you guys rolled off 7 wins in a row.
Yeah, we knew coming into that game to be a good game, close one. And after that, I think it put a chip on our shoulder, just trying to get better every single day.
Brody had a lot of great stats this year, 88 tackles, 58 solo. You had 7 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 1 INT, return for 20 yards. You were in the highlights a lot down there in Yatesville. A great season for you. What do you attribute your success on the field this year to?
Just the coaches pretty much pushing us every single day, making sure we're making those tackles, making sure we're doing our job out there.
You're a rugged kid. You wrestle a little bit at 215 pounds. How does football and wrestling help each other?
I would have to say wrestling helps a little bit more, just a little bit more conditioning. But football, I mean, you get the character for football, you hit everybody. You just got to get tough that way.
The Spindler name, a great name here in Northeast PA and high school football and over the years. Brody Spindler from Pittston area, linebacker, running back, part of the Super 16 Dream Team. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Pine Grove area senior linebacker Wyatt Snyder joining us now. Wyatt, congratulations on your Dream Team selection. You are a multi-positional athlete for the Cardinal and also a multi-sport athlete. Tell me just a little bit about playing for Pine Grove the last few years. Maybe not many wins as you guys would have liked to, but what would be your advice to a young football player who is maybe going through that same experience?
Definitely don't give up and stick through it. There's going to be tough times and there's going to be times that just float right by. Just stick with it and don't give up and play for your teammates, because when you start to play for yourself, it's not fun anymore and there's no point in playing.
You are a multi-sport athlete, like I said. Why is football something that you love and keep coming back to?
You just can't beat the Friday night lights, going out there and just the chills every time we walk out of the locker room. It doesn't matter who we're playing. I mean, I get them every time and they wouldn't go away.
134 tackles for you this season. Just talk about the hard work that goes into playing the linebacker position.
It was a lot of work and a lot of adjusting. This is only my second year playing linebacker. Before I was on the defensive end. So, I mean, it was a big change, but it was certainly a lot of work went into it and it paid off.
Thank you so much again for joining us today. Best of luck to you, Wyatt. Pine Grove area senior linebacker, Wyatt Snyder.
One of the guys that put the dog in Bulldog for Tri-Valley, Cole Gemberling, linebacker. Congratulations on making the Dream Team.
Thank you.
The culmination of this season to where you are now, what was the most exciting part of it for you?
Just playing with my brothers one last time and being able to capitalize winning a district championship again this year.
You did a lot of great stuff this season. You got 178 tackles, 2 interceptions. I guess talk about the season.
We knew coming into the season what we were capable of, just playing as a brotherhood, and individually, I just wanted to prove to myself what I was capable of, and I just asked God to allow me to do that, and I was able to do that.
Of your 409 career tackles, a good chunk of that was this season with 178. What did you do differently in the offseason to kind of prepare for this senior season?
I just wanted it more. That's really what it came down to.
Is there one game in particular that you had the most fun or the most exciting, that was the biggest win for you guys?
We didn't win this game, but Williams Valley, our biggest rival.
Stepping out onto that field every Friday night under the lights, what was that feeling like for you?
It's a feeling that I may never feel again. Walking out to enter Sandman with your brothers, it's a feeling like no other. So just something I look forward to every Friday night.
Congratulations to you,
Thank you.
Best of luck. Cole Gemberling from Tri-Valley.
All right, Evan Wolff from North Pocono, linebacker, tight end, part of the Trojans team that won the District 2 4A title this season for head coach Greg Dolan, a team that went 13-1. Evan, you were a big part of it.
It was like a dream come true, to be honest. I mean, to think of it being like as a little kid in 7th grade, to be able to go on a 13-0 history run for our school and then losing in a top 8, I mean, I couldn't wish for anything else. I mean, the group of kids I had, I'm so grateful for the opportunities that we made as a team. Like, it was just honestly amazing.
121 total tackles. You had 72 solo, 10 sacks. You caught the ball 12 times for 211 yards and 3 TDs.
I love defense. I just love being in the environment of being a physical player and being able to funnel everyone in as a team, and we all make plays.
What was it like playing for your father, Randy, him calling the defense, coming over from Western Wayne and being there and being part of this with you?
I mean, not many people can say they played against their dad and also played with their dad. No words for being able to play for my father. I was so grateful.
Evan Wolff, part of the Super 16 Dream Team there at North Pocono at the linebacker and tight end spot. Congratulations to Evan Wolff.
Thank you.
Airport Assistant Executive Director BJ Teachman joining us now. BJ, we want to thank the airport for another year of sponsorship with us for our Super 16 Dream Team. This show truly does not happen without the support of the airport, so I want to say thank you right off the bat. Why is this show something that you guys keep coming back to every year?
We are passionate about our youth. We're very passionate about sports, and when you put both of those together, who wouldn't want to sponsor it? It's something that we've done for a number of years, and it's been a tradition, and one of the things we don't do is mess with tradition.
I want to ask you a little bit about, the team here at the airport.
The success of any team is the combination of everybody working in the same direction for a common goal. We have so many departments that work together on a daily basis, our operations, our public safety, our fire department, our TSA, our gate agents, our baggage handlers. There's so many moving parts, but I feel that each and every day they bring their A game, and what the customers experience because of that is super satisfaction and feel like they're well taken care of.
Well, we want to thank you again for another year of this partnership. So we're going to present to you the Super 16 Dream Team plaque.
Well, thank you, and on behalf of the entire AVP team, I humbly accept the plaque and again appreciate the opportunity to have sponsored this wonderful event.
Next on the Dream Team, we'll introduce you to our quarterbacks. Stay with us on WNEP.
Fly Breeze Airways from AVP, the Wilkes-Barre Scranton International Airport, to Tampa, Florida. AVP offers close, convenient parking, quick TSA screening with short lines, a clean terminal with friendly staff, and baggage claim close to your vehicle. Fly Breeze Airways, either nonstop to Tampa or with a breeze-through stop in Myrtle Beach, where you'll remain on board and then continue to Tampa. Breeze Airways to Florida. Seriously nice.
Welcome back. We're halfway through the Dream Team. Now check out our quarterbacks.
Well, after a rough 2024 season, the Lakeland Chiefs, they bounce back and win the District 2 2A championship in 2025. And a big reason why, the play of this guy, senior quarterback David Naniewicz. What did it mean for you to go out there and beat Dunmore and bring home that district championship?
It means everything. From the last 2 seasons that we were had down seasons, and to come out and win another district championship, for our senior class, it really meant a lot.
David, you were a dual threat quarterback. You passed for 1,752 yards, 17 touchdowns. You ran for almost 1,000 and another 14 scores. You got to give credit to your offensive line and the rest of the guys for opening up some holes, and you really did some damage offensively this year.
Yeah, all the credit goes to my teammates and the coaches. Without them, I wouldn't be the player or person who I am. So all the credit goes to them.
What was it like for the community, the school district, and everybody to be part of this season?
To come out and do what we did, it was really good to see for the community and seeing all the support.
What's the future hold for you? Do you want to play some football down the road?
Oh yeah, I'm looking to play in college and get a good education. Obviously, the education comes first.
All right, here's a guy that's got the tools, and he obviously has the treasure now, being part of the Super 16 Dream Team. Senior quarterback from Lakeland, David Naniewicz. David, congratulations.
Thank you.
representing District 2 and the Scranton Prep Cavaliers, Will McPartland, quarterback, senior quarterback. Congratulations on making the dream team. Second time for you. You had a tough start to the season coming off that ACL injury. Coming back, man, you were able to put up some great numbers. What were your expectations after missing the first 3 games of the season?
I knew who my team was. I knew if we grinded it out together that we were going to be all right, and I think we did that for the most part.
You seem to be the spark that really ignited the Cavaliers the rest of the season. You had some great receivers, great running backs. Talk about the success that you guys were able to find and some of the big games that were kind of like, I think we can go far.
Yeah, so, having my brother to lean on at running back and fullback kind of had a lot of versatility to our offense. And then we had a ton of receivers all year, A.J. Kroom, Mackie Lina, and Noah Chris. He had a ton of yards, helped us in a ton of ways this year. And we just had a lot of versatility throughout the offense, and I think that kind of gave us the edge we needed in most of those games.
Yeah, over 1,600 yards passing, 12 touchdowns. You're able to run the ball as well. What's next for you?
I'm playing lacrosse this spring, and then lacrosse at Fairfield for the next 4 years.
Well, best of luck to you, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Will McPartland, Scranton Prep quarterback.
Another dynamic quarterback joining us now, Troy area senior Mason Smith. Mason, congratulations on your dream team selection. What a career you had for the Trojans, leading them to a state championship last season. What was something that you're most thankful for throughout the last 4 years?
I would just say I'm most thankful for the memories and friendships that it created, and also the lessons that it taught me throughout the years of hard work, being in the weight room multiple times a week, morning and night.
You had 1,000 rushing yards on the ground this season, also 1,000 passing yards. Tell me something that was your favorite memory from your senior year.
I would say my favorite memory is just doing everything the last time with the seniors that I've been playing with since I've been 5 years old. And I would also say on Tuesday nights we would go out to dinner every night with the whole team, and I would say that's just my favorite memory. To see our team grow from since I've been a freshman all the way up to my senior year, we can just see that all the hard work we put in really paid off, and all the great leaders that we had prepared me for my senior year to really give me a good look on how I should lead a team.
I'm sure special last 4 years. Thank you again for taking the time to join us here today. Congratulations on the dream team selection, and best of luck for you in the future. Troy area quarterback Mason Smith.
All right, he played for Panther Pride all season long and led Bloomsburg High School to a record of 9-3. Quarterback Wyatt Brosious. Wyatt, congratulations.
Thank
what does
you.
it mean to be part of the Super 16 Dream Team?
It's an honor. It means a lot. I've always seen, the videos of people getting it, so it's an honor.
Coach Kogut, he's been at Bloomsburg now for a little bit of a time. What did he bring to the program to allow you to thrive and to have all the passing yards and the touchdowns, and for you guys to roll off 9 wins this season?
Well, he's developed me a lot as a quarterback. He has tons of football knowledge. All our coaches do. So I've been in the film room with him a ton, and it paid off.
Wyatt's got some incredible stats this season. Let's roll those out. 2,483 yards passing, 25 touchdowns, and then on the ground you ran for 821 yards, another 10 touchdowns. So 35 TDs on defense, 81 total tackles, 2 INTs. Do you like playing offense or defense more?
I just love being on the football field.
Wyatt Brosious, quarterback for Bloomsburg High School, the next Super 16 Dream Team member. Wyatt, congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Line Mountain had a powerhouse offense this year. It was led by this guy, senior quarterback Kaiden. Congratulations on making the dream team. Great season for you guys overall. You had over 2,000 yards, passing yards. I guess what was it that helped you succeed this season?
Really, it was just the brotherhood that we had out in the field. We just all played together, and whenever something bad happened, we just helped each other back up.
How great your line was, how big your line was. Did that, I guess, give you some ease to be able to get extra time to look down the field and make some of these big plays? You had 34 touchdowns this season. Having
them definitely helped a lot. I think over the last 4 years, I've probably been sacked a total of 12 times, which is honestly pretty insane.
You're also able to use your legs a lot, 634 yards, 6 touchdowns. I said, what's more fun for you, passing or being able to be mobile?
I like passing better because whenever I could throw a deep ball, I'm more excited about that.
This is your senior year. You're leaving the program, but man, you're leaving your mark. You've got the all-time leader in passing yards, touchdowns in school history, and a single-season leader in passing touchdowns. What does that mean to you to leave a legacy?
When I was little, I never thought I'd be a quarterback, but here I am. So I'm just setting an example for them to overcome it. And hopefully one day they could beat my own record.
Best of luck to you in the future. Line Mountain senior quarterback, Kaiden Maurer.
Mifflinburg senior quarterback Chad Martin joining us now. Chad, congratulations on the Dream Team selection. You got quite the cannon on you. Over 2,700 passing yards this season, 33 touchdowns, and not to mention all the plays that you made with your legs. On the receiving end of 20 touchdowns for you this season was your wide receiver, Landon Murray. Tell me about your connection with him.
Yeah, I mean, we're like best buds off the field and on the field. On the field, we have trust in each other. I can just throw it up to him at any point in time in the game, and I know he's going to go make a play for us.
So you guys had a fantastic season for Mifflinburg this year. Won the district championship outright. Tell me a little bit about that special game and what it took for that accomplishment.
Yeah, all the seniors came together this year. We realized that this is like our last year all playing together growing up. We played together every single year, and we wanted to make our season end well.
What does this selection mean to you, having all your hard work recognized?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. Growing up, you see guys who are on here who are awesome athletes. You grow up and you just want to be just like them, and it's awesome to be in this situation.
If you could give any advice to young football players watching this right now, what would you say to them?
I would just say stay consistent and believe that you can do anything because it all works out in the end.
Well, that's very good advice. Thank you for taking the time to join us, Chad. Congratulations again on the selection. Mifflinburg area senior quarterback, Chad Martin.
All right, now a special award, our Super 16 Dream Team Offensive Player of the Year, and it goes to Minersville senior quarterback Dante Carr. Dante, first of all, a great season for you down there with the Battling Miners. Congratulations on getting this award.
Yeah, it means so much to me. Just knowing how many players at Minersville's gotten it in that special group, it's an honor to be in that category with all of them now. Something I dreamed about since I was a freshman in high school, getting the sign to go play college football and, of course, getting my jersey retired. So it's a blessing, and, me and my family, they're so proud of me, and I just know I have such great friends there that all came out and supported. So it just meant a whole lot to me in the community.
You've been a 4-year starter down there for Minersville. You set so many records this season alone, 29 touchdown passes. You ran in another 19 for 48 for the season. An incredible season for you.
No matter how much we were down by, there was no quit in any of them. So just having a team like that, it wouldn't be possible without all of them.
What do you remember most about some of those Williams Valley matchups and obviously playing Coach Farr in Schuylkill Haven this season?
Man, that shootouts. I mean, there's nothing more to it. I think one game was 70-54 against Schuylkill Haven, and the other one, it was just literally going back and forth on offense. So, I mean, those are two great teams and have had great battles all 4 years with them.
To be the Offensive Player of the Year, that means a lot to you.
Yeah, it means the world, especially knowing how many great offensive players there are in all the districts around here. So to be named the Offensive Player of the Year, it's a true blessing to me.
Dante, congratulations and best of luck in college.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Stay with us for the rest of the Dream Team. We'll have our defensive backs and Defensive Player of the Year.
Welcome back to the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport.
This is the Super 16 Dream Team.
All right, this guy's a warrior on the team. Mike Iuzzolino, the Delaware Valley senior running back and defensive back. He had 113 total tackles this season.
It's a huge honor to be a part of this team.
He racked up 1,500 yards on the ground, 20 touchdowns running behind a very powerful offensive line.
Wouldn't have done any of it, without the linemen, the fullbacks, the tight ends. But it means a lot, especially at Delaware Valley. We're known for our run game, so to be able to be a running back and be successful with it, means a lot. I just remember most, coming off the adversity of the start of the season, being able, as you said, rack off some good wins later on in the year, and just the feeling of getting that momentum back, get the ball rolling, and get to ultimately where we want to be for the season, which is winning a district championship.
What does it mean to play all these years and be a 3-year starter for head coach Keith Olsmer?
As a sophomore, I was a starter on one of the best teams we've had in program history, and to be able to take what I learned that year into being more of a leader my junior year and then a captain my senior year, it was just such an honor to be able to play beside all those guys the past 3 years.
Well, another great warrior at Delaware Valley, Mike Iuzzolino, the running back and D-back, number 26. Congratulations, Mike.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Next up, we have a Jersey Shore senior defensive back, Carson Watkins, with us. Carson, thank you for taking the time to be here today. Congratulations on your Dream Team selection. You've been a big playmaker for the Bulldogs the last 4 seasons. Tell us what this selection means to you.
It means a lot to me. I just want to give all the credit to my coaches, teammates, family, everyone just pushing me past like my limit and like taking me to practices and stuff. Like if it wasn't for my family, I wouldn't be here with you, with everyone. And I'm just so thankful for them. 9
interceptions this season and then 9 touchdowns on offense. Talk about playing both ways and the challenge of that.
Our coaches preach it a lot, like tradition never graduates. We have everyone, we play both ways, like offense, defense, special teams. Like some of us never get off the field. That's why we condition so much and practice so hard. And I think it shows in the games, like all the stuff that we do in practice, like behind the scenes. And I'm just shocked that like everyone can do it and just makes it happen. Playing for Coach Gravish, it just taught me a lot, like mentally, physically, like all the like aspects of the game. Like he just teaches you so well, and it's just like an honor to play for him.
Jersey Shore senior defensive back, Carson Watkins.
Well, if you don't know who this guy is, you're living under a high school football rock. Logan Steele, Shamokin Jr. You play both sides of the ball, but we're going to talk about your DB part of the game. And you're also our Defensive Player of the Year. So congratulations.
Thank you.
That's probably
Thank you.
news to you. Talk about what this means to you as a second-time Dream Teamer.
I mean, it's great. I'm very grateful to be here. I mean, I don't think I'd be here without my teammates. They make my job a lot easier. Like them getting their job done just does it for me. And you guys see what we can do when we do our jobs. I mean, we have a great season, and we're hoping to have a great season next year. 9 interceptions, 4 of them for touchdowns, 10 tackles for loss, 5 punt return touchdowns. What is it that you see? I think I have great vision for the field, yeah, but I mean, our punt return scheme is great. We had a great blocking too. I mean, I wouldn't rather have anyone lead block for me than my teammates that were. I mean, Noah Ringus, Ryan Baker, Xavier Paul, they're all out there. And
our Sports Spotlight Play of the Week, the interception for a touchdown. I guess talk me through it. What a way to start the season.
Yeah, it was great. I think it was 103 yards. The Pottsville quarterback rolled out, and I dropped back into coverage, and there was a kid running a corner, and I kind of just sat behind one of our linebackers hiding behind him, and I popped out and took it, and then someone set a great block for me, and I took it all the way.
What are your expectations for yourself?
I want to break 50 touchdowns. I broke 40 this year. I should be able to go for over 100 in career touchdowns. And then I think another big thing would be leading the team to a state championship. Like everyone wants to do that. Not many teams have the players to do it, and we do this coming year. So I think it's going to be something great.
Well, we'll look for great things to come for next season. Thank you so much. Logan Steele, Shamokin, defensive back.
Thank you.
The wide receivers are next on WNEP.
Welcome back to the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport WNEP Dream Team Showcase. Continues.
All right, the blazing comment from Abington Heights. Gavin Andrews, wide receiver for head coach Joe Repchis. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What does it mean to have this trophy and be part of the Super 16 Dream Team?
I mean, this feels amazing. I mean, I didn't expect me to have this year and to be here and with these guys, and I feel honored. I mean,
were you surprised as much passing and the overall success that you guys were having?
Me and Nick we grew up playing football together since we were little, so we've been throwing each other all the time, and it's just our connection that I knew that we were going to have a great year. I mean, me and him were, from the beginning, we're saying we're going to be on the same track all year, and I think that's what showed.
What's the key for you to be able to go out there and amass almost 1,200 yards receiving?
I told Nick, just you need someone throwing me the ball. I mean, I'm gonna go get the ball. So for me and him, our connection was just there. So I was just running my routes, and he was throwing the ball on target, and that's how we gained our yards.
And certainly a special player. You didn't come off the field. You stayed out there for defense. I got here 84 total tackles, and you obviously had a big role on special teams.
My coaches believe in me, so if they believe in me, I'm going to do what I can do.
Gavin Andrews, the next member of the Super 16 Dream Team from Abington Heights at the wide receiver position. Gavin, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's no surprise to have another Wyoming area guy on our Dream Team, Luke Kopechny, junior wide receiver. Congratulations. This is the first time for you on the Dream Team.
Thank you.
How does this feel for you?
It just feels great. I've seen a lot of our other guys be on the Dream Team, so it's definitely a good experience for me.
You had a great season. Led the district in receiving touchdowns, 579 yards, 26 receptions. You and Jack Gravine seem to have a really good relationship on the field today, field this season, making some great passes. Talk about your connection with Jack.
Yeah, I play other sports with Jack. I do track with Jack, so I'm around Jack a lot. So it's definitely good to be with the person a lot too, even in football. So if you're around them too, it's a good experience for you.
You had some big plays this season. An 89-yarder against Berwick. Tough game, tough loss. But what is it that you guys are able to do to be able to make big plays like that?
Yeah, big plays are key in games like that. Even though we lost, you need big plays like that to win games like that. So just making big plays in big moments like that.
Expectations for next year?
Making this team again, and probably more receiving yards, more receiving touchdowns, and more catches. So stuff like that.
Well, congratulations and best of luck to you.
Thank
Luke
you.
Kopechny from Wyoming area.
Another big play receiver joining us now, Mifflinburg, a wide receiver, Landon Murray. Landon, congratulations on the selection. Thank you for taking the time to be here with us today. I want to ask you a little bit about district championship win this season. Obviously, you guys had a great year. What was one of your favorite moments throughout it all?
Probably our last game, we just all get to play one last game together, and even though we lost, it was still fun to play another game together.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. I want to also ask you about your quarterback, your connection with your quarterback, Chad Martin. 20 touchdowns for you this season. What was it like working with him all year long?
We're friends on and off the field. We played football since we were little together, and we've always had a good connection. He's always thrown the ball to me. Always just connected on the field and off the field.
For any young football players watching this right now, what is some advice that you would give to them for, doing what you want to do?
Don't grow old. Don't get old. Don't wish you're older. Enjoy it while you can.
Just enjoy it while it lasts. It definitely makes sense. Tell us a little bit about stepping on the field Friday Night Lights and having the support from the community around you guys.
The student section, the fans, just a really good environment.
Yes, definitely. Been to a couple games over there this season, an electric atmosphere for sure. Thank you again for taking the time to join us today, Landon. Mifflinburg area senior wide receiver, Landon Murray.
Representing Warrior Run, senior wide receiver Cohen Zekman. For the first time in about 20 years, somebody from Warrior Run is on our dream team. Congratulations to you. I guess what's that honor like, being like one of two, I guess?
It's truly an honor knowing the great players that played before me and put on this uniform. I'm just super grateful and incredibly blessed for the season that I was able to have this year.
64 receptions, over 1,000 yards, 14 receiving touchdowns, school record.
There was a lot of great receivers before me. Obviously last year Sam Hall graduated, so I kind of want to walk in his footsteps a little bit there and just pick up where he left off, and I think I did that pretty well.
Not only are you on the dream team, you are our Scholar Athlete of the Year. A 4.0 GPA, you ranked second in the class, taking all these AP classes. How does that combination of academics and athletics work hand in hand?
There's obviously a lot of time management with things. You gotta, after practices and school, you gotta find time to do your homework and study and everything. But it just makes it rewarding seeing the results at the end of the year, and just taking those classes will prepare me for in the future.
What are you going to miss about going out onto that field every Friday night? Did you soak that in one last time, that last game of the season at home?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to miss the community support. It was just every Friday night was so special. Step out on that field, everything just goes away and you're focused on that game for however long it lasts, and just being with my friends, it was such a blessing the past 4 years.
Well, best of luck to you. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Cohen Zekman from Warrior Run.
Don't go anywhere. There's one more segment left for the WNEP Dream Team.
Welcome back to the Super 16 Dream Team Showcase at the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport.
All right, and now our big award, our overall player of the year, and this year it goes to the junior all special teams guy, offense, defense, everything, Cole West. Cole, congratulations, big award.
Thank you.
You guys had an outstanding season. What does it mean to be the overall player of the year for the Super 16 Dream Team?
I'm grateful for this accomplishment, but it starts with the team. I mean, nothing happens without what we had up front, on defense, everything. I mean, I got some lucky plays, but it doesn't happen without guys getting pressure, getting holes for me. So
you were on the field nonstop. You were out there either at wide receiver or playing the quarterback position. He had you on defense making plays with your 9 interceptions, and he also had you returning punts and kicks.
I enjoyed every second of it. I mean, 13-1, that's what says it all. District title, league title.
1,500 total yards, 18 touchdowns, 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns, 1 punt return for a touchdown, 1 INT with 9 interceptions, 605 rushing yards, 9 touchdowns, 442 receiving, 4 touchdowns, and you also threw a touchdown pass. The all-everything there, Cole West from North Pocono.
Coaches believed in me, players believed in me, so I might have the stats, but it doesn't happen without everybody else.
One moment that you remember from the season that kind of stuck out?
I'd say that prep where I threw the touchdown. Me and the quarterback, we went to a coach, and we were like, we got to run this play here. So everybody thought I was going to run it. I found him in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. Oh, the community was with us throughout the season. I mean, we had lines of people as we would leave for our playoff games. Like, I've never seen anything like that in the community. It was special.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Cole West, our overall player of the year here for the Super 16 Dream Team. Congratulations,
Thank
Cole.
you.
Good night from your 2025 Super 16 Dream Team.
We'll see you next year from the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport.
This special presentation of the Super 16 Dream Team Showcase is sponsored by the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport, your gateway to everywhere. Berks Technical Institute, NEPA Vascular, Independent Graphics, All Gutter Systems, and NEPA Trim Light.